Russian news. The court arrested the property of the former owner of the Russian Forbes. The court seized the property of the former Forbes owner Alexander Fedotov of Russia. Such a decision is interim measures in the framework of the claim for 170 million rubles. About the debt to billionaire Igor Rybakov not returned. On January 31, the Gagarinsky Court of Moscow issued a decision on the arrest of the property of the former owner of the Russian version of Forbes magazine Alexander Fedotov. Follows from the data bank of the enforcement proceedings of the Federal Bailiff Service and was confirmed to RBC in the court's press service. Thus, the court granted the application of Sergei Amendment to take interim measures on his claim to Fedotov, LLC A Media and LLC A Media Distributor for 170 million rubles. The suit itself was filed on December 18, follows from the court file. Type of property is not specified, said the representative of the court. Sergei Amendment, CEO of Security TV, one of the companies of billionaire Igor Rybakov. It was Rybakov, as Vedomosti wrote earlier, that he gave the former head of Forbes Russian a loan of 150 million rubles. But Fedotov, within the prescribed period of 6 months, returned only a portion of the funds, the source said. As a result, the billionaire transferred the rights of claim under the debt amendment, which previously worked for the consulting company Penny Lane Realty, where he specialized in debt recovery. In addition to the principal amount of 150 million rubles. Another 20 million rubles. Interest for the use of the loan and penalties for late payments. In August of this year, Alexander Fedotov sold the company, publisher of the Russian Forbes and OK. JSC as Rus Media to the president of the Global Venture Alliance Fund, Magomed Musayev. Terms of the transaction were not disclosed. The sale of Forbes to a businessman from Dagestan was preceded by a months-long conflict between Fedotov and the editors. Last June, Fedotov dismissed Forbes chief editor Nikolai Uskov because of the dissatisfaction with the quality of his work. At the end of July, the editorial staff filed a lawsuit against the owner of the publication because of an article about businessmen Ziavutin brothers and Magomed Magomedovs who were removed from the number of the article. According to Spark, Fedotov is now the sole owner of 3 companies: Art Trading Portfolio JSC, Trading Contract LLC, FAF Media LLC, and co-owner of Zaliu Media Group LLC and other companies. Alexander Fedotov and Sergei Amendments failed to get comments at the time of publication. I.